everyone, welcome back to Storm Akima Reactions. I'm Jessica, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Veilguard. When last we left off, we were in the middle of Arlefant Forest, working with our new companion, Alara, to try and deactivate some kind of artifact that has trapped us in a veil bubble. You can see the little shimmer there in the distance. It's kind of the veil bubble that we're in. So, we're supposed to go this way, but I did just notice when turning around that there's stuff over here. So we're gonna check it out. A lot of people had issues with just how open world.
That ritual, the big one where the sky was ripping apart, you say that was Fen'Harel? I mean, the real Fen'Harel?
That's what I've been told. Though right now he goes by Solus.
And, sorry, the things that got out, the big scary ones, that was Gilnane and Elgernon?
Are you okay? You sound a little flustered.
Oh, you know, just finding out that 3 of my gods are out there trying to end the world.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I be okay?
Anyways, yeah, some people had an issue with how open world Inquisition was, but I absolutely adore open world games. I love being able to walk around and explore forever and ever and ever. I know that's not everyone's jam, but it's my personal jam. So I'm glad that there is still like a lot of stuff that I can explore around here. A lot of like nooks and crannies. It seems like I might be able to also return to places too. I'm assuming means that there will be new stuff to explore, or like places you might have missed, or things like that. Let's see. I think up is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, so I'll just do it quick. Here, around. Oh, there's a thing. I have to remember to use my powers. And so far I've just been like stab, stab, stab. What would? Some of my light. Crow. Is that Liliana? She's sending her ravens out. Look, I absolutely adore corvids, but I'm just gonna try something. Nope. Okay. Worth a try. You never know. Sometimes there's weird stuff. You're just like, oh, this does this? If I do this? You gotta give it a shot. Like destroying cameras in, what's that game? Portal. Oh, what's over here?
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
So the veil must be like degraded here. There's more fade. Weatherstained note: we have found the usurper's archived spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation as we surmise, but another's. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord Elgernon. Captain Athnarel. So, that's pretty fun. I wonder if these butterflies are going to come into effect. They were over by another statue, too. Like, if they don't do anything now, but they might later. Really letting you see this view. Oof. That's fun. It's also weird that this is something you can read multiple times. There's usually reasons why some stuff like gets in your inventory as like a codex or whatever, and some stuff is just out there in the world. Okay, and as for guessing whose, June is the god of craft, so I'm assuming he is responsible. But he's just gonna
Damn.
attack. Okay.
Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
Not enough momentum. Not enough momentum.
Done! Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
So the demons disappeared, which makes sense. But these guys stick around? I need to check when we fight like humans. I kind of like got lost in that big battle in the beginning and wasn't like checking to see if like humans stuck around or if we got our blood splatter. Pretty indicative of a Dragon Age game. People were very concerned about the blood splatter previously. Which, as for like how I'm liking the game so far, I enjoy the combat. I feel like it's really smooth, which is fun. I was never a big Origins combat fan, so like if that's exactly what you love, this is not that. But I was never a big fan of that. It wasn't quite turn-basedy enough. It was very janky in my mind. Trying to like, you would like click on someone to kill them, and by the time you got there, they'd already be dead. And then your character would just kind of stand there a little bit because you have to now click on someone else. It felt like really not smooth. Opposite of smooth.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Interesting. So yeah, I'm enjoying the more action RPG aspect of it. We're on first. That's been a lot of fun. That said, there are a couple things that are like you would expect like a slightly more tactile experience from a Dragon Age game or a fantasy RPG in general, like looting a body, or like these guys feel like a little weird. These vases with potions in them, and that's not necessarily one way or the other. You know, everyone's going to have their preference of like whether or not that makes them feel good. For me, it's like it's a nice to have. I kind of like oh, let's do like our inventory management. Let's do our crafting. We got to craft our potions and stuff. I enjoy doing that, but it's not like, oh my gosh, we're not doing that. Well, then what's the point of the game? So there is kind of like a crunchiness that I'm missing, I guess, right now. But we're also really early, so ooh, new rapier. Storm Needle, your physical damage goes up, sweet, and your stagger goes up, and you've got like areas you can upgrade. Penetration, critical health versus enemies with high health. So that's great. That's equipped now. Sweet. Can we just want to take a look at it. With an ingenious long point crafted by Veil Jumper Smiths, this epi strikes like a thunderclap. That's pretty fun. I like the look of it. It's called Storm Needle, and it looks like a needle, so that's fun. Oh, more of these guys. Nope, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, you can't attack them early. They have to be designated enemies. You're gonna wait until I'm in the middle, right? Yep.
It means I was right.
About what?
About where we are. Armor. And I think I know what artifact.
So I can't loot, but occasionally people will drop items.
That's a win.
An inactive core, so that's good. That's fun. So like they'll drop items specifically to what they are. Nice. Which I think that demon dropped like a crystal or something earlier. So make sure I don't miss stuff. Don't want to miss the stuff. Alrighty.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
I wonder if those are like the archive spirits that we met in the Crossroads Library that time. Possible the butterflies are there's a thing over here or something too. Not that you can't interact with the butterflies directly, but they're just like letting you know there's stuff. But a lot of places don't let me know there's stuff, so that feels like weird.
Mythalinast. Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
So yeah, Darkspawn design has been updated. I don't know, I'm kind of like, on it. I don't like hate it, but I'm not like, ooh, fun new design, you know, like it doesn't like, I guess like it doesn't hit me so well that I understand why they changed it, you know? Like if it was like, oh my gosh, this is like such a cool, fun new design, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine with it, like being different than the original Darkspawn design. And like I think people have complained about the art style in general, and I think the art style looks absolutely gorgeous. They're doing a great job. Am I headed where I'm supposed to be headed? No? Good. I wanted to explore, not to do the class jewelry boxes and some flawless crystals. Yeah, I think like my rook looks perfect. I think the characters look great. So I'm very excited about all that. Like this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look around. Who doesn't want to like play in a world like this? But yeah, the new demon design, I'm also kind of about. Like, I like the concept of like that nervous system that they have. I think that's really interesting. But I feel like the execution is lacking a little bit. I don't know, I kind of expected... There's something to the groundedness, I think, of like, we fought that pride demon and it was so like floaty, you know, and pride demons in previous games are just like big, like you feel like the world tremble when they stomp. They're so like huge.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Again, there's that kind of like
Get ready.
tactileness.
Once I
guess
shut it
is what
down,
I'm
the
talking
path
about.
ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure, here we go.
Fight things.
Get ready.
Dark Spawn.
In the back.
Expected that to be the one to go
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Alright, a new path over here. Yeah, so as I was saying, there's a lack of crunchiness in this game, which, at least so far, which I think might be what oh, good. Smashing stuff does lead to other stuff. I was wondering if I was just smashing stuff for fun. Like I said, it's hard to tell this early. You need, they haven't like told us all of the things we can do. We haven't even been able to sell stuff yet. Even though they said we could at some point. So like, that's what's going to happen. Like, merchants are part of that merchandise, you know, like, what do I sell? What do I not sell? Things like that. What are we doing here? Interesting. Oh, explosive boxes everywhere. Also interesting. Aim the ballista using R, press R2 to fire, explosion bolt, taking damage but not do that. Ballista.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
The arrows. Oh, more. There's like a little bit of aim assist that I was kind of fighting against before by trying to aim manually. Everyone good? Good? Probably could have used the ballista to fight them. I didn't think about that until after I already X'd out of it. And this place there was, right? I did check in here. I clicked the right thing. Right? Yeah. Just making sure.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Yeah, that's
Me
not what I'm
too.
looking at, guys. I'm looking at this. Are you seeing this? You're not gonna comment on this? Is this an Arvo? Was an Arvo? This is like so gross. The little like tentacle things and the egg sac things. You guys gonna activate after? Yeah.
We're close. I can feel it.
Finally remembered to do the thing, or had saved enough enemies to do the thing. Okay. Jesus,
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
super gross. And I don't like it. I have to go this way. Ah! Fine. Oh man, how do I get up there? I see you, thing I can get. I see you. How do I get to you? There's no way out. Those are the reason. Those are the way. Oh, I see. I see it. I see it. I see it. I saw it. That first. So that's fun. Speaking of tactileness, being able to like, okay, there's a way to get someplace, and you have to like break down things to get to it. A cracked scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanorus now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. Interesting. So who was it? Who was being besieged? This is what I saw. Nice. Flawless crystal and some gold. I'd be more impressed if I knew what the flawless crystal did. Right now, I've yet to find a reason for them. So. Oh, got some Evanorus. It looked like the same one, just flipped. And that looks like an anvil, so I'm going to assume that that's Juné. Which I think maybe that's Juné that they were referencing in an earlier thing I read. So... that would make sense.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
We got another Evanurus over here, and I know that we know which one this is because of like the little like mess that we're seeing down here, but I cannot remember offhand. I want to say maybe Mythal, but yeah, that's my bad. Oh, same one. Hello, Raven. What do we got over here? Can't quite. Oh, there's a bow. She's holding a bow, so it's Andril. Okay. That's made it obvious. Oh, what's over here? I was too busy looking at stained glass. I missed the gold. So this was some kind of temple to just the Evanurus in general, I guess. Not like a particular Evanurus. There's Andril again.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
These guys are kind of fine. They're already floating with Evanurus' speed, so I'm not too bad about their speed. I think they're pretty fun. It's more just, I think, the frightened. That applies weaken, which we want. That detonates thunder. Just give you an adrenaline rush. Nice. So we can get rid of the armor. Great. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. It's taking me a bit, but... Nope. This is probably the toughest one we've faced so far. We've faced a 5 demon already. Yeah, let's do our powers again, shall we? Yeah, he's a tough one. There's guys in here that's really not worth just trying to stab them a bunch. You need to have, like, an actual power.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Alright. So we need a power crystal here. We already have one over here. And we want one here for this door, too. Oh, I see. I got it. Sorry, took me a second. I'm gonna take this power crystal. Boop. And bring it over here to this door. And I bet you if I open this door, there will be a second power crystal inside of it.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere.
Oh, ballista. Life boils can impede progress. Search the area that expose and destroy their weak points to clear the way forward. Ew, I don't want to touch that.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
This one here? Oh, there's guys. There it is. There's the power crystal. Come this way. Get the other one.
All that's left is the Notisterthallen. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Come on, Harding. You know how to talk to spirits. You were in the Inquisition. We dealt with this shit. You knew Cole. Blacksmith's tools, some gold. Proving steel, common broadsword. So currently I'm using my rusty sword. This has 24 extra damage and 40 extra stagger. You can get charged attack damage and immovable in every throw charged attack. Interesting. Well, let's equip. And let's take a look at it real quick. Proudly forged in Orzammar. I was going to say this was not Veil Jumper style. What this practical blade lacks in finesse is more than offset by its heft and balance. Oh, right now I have the appearance on. Let's take the appearance off so I can take a look at it. Yeah, that's Dwarven. That's Dwarven for sure. Fun. Do I want to keep the look? Or do I want to use my fun... Yeah, let's use my fun Elven blade. I'm glad there's like an easy transmog system in here. I definitely need one of these. I am getting my butt kicked. I'm getting better. I think. I'm learning stuff. Oh, good. Oh, nope. It's not gonna let me go straight for that vase.
Okay. Here it is. The Notisterthallen.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Normally I would go with the Purple Hawk here, but Harding was already sarcastic for me, so I'm just gonna go straight up. What's tricky about it?
What do you mean by tricky, exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it.
Yeah, don't do
Good
that.
news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. magic is pulsing. I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Is that a ogre?
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Alright, am I gonna get my ass handed to me here? Probably. But sometimes it feels like there's just a reason to go range, and so let's use this instead. There's a cat in my way in this middle of my big old fight here. Get that momentum up as much as possible. I think that's the key. Some towers that will definitely help you kill the guy. Oh no, but arrows! Press L and R to use your ultimate ability. Use the ultimate meter by damaging enemies. Once full, unleash. Yes. Nice. Oh, sweet. Little bombs everywhere. Feels so fun. Now the other cat's here.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see.
You're doing a great job.
Okay.
Way to step on things.
There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh!
Knock everything over, please.
Ooh, what does that crystal do? Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh! No, you don't!
Don't drop it!
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, Enasal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nada Stirthala.
Okay.
Right.
Stuff happening.
I have questions.
I am the Nada Stirthala. What do you...
Where'd it go?
Where'd the spirit go? The Nada Stirthalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil-Jumper camp.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, there's blocked up areas. I wonder if we can... Ooh, level up. 1 point. Oh, I can level up my companions now. Sweet. Okay, so we're trying to head over here to the left. Take 15% less damage from enemies who are shocked. So we want enemies to be shocked, and they won't hurt us as much. Because I do want to end up here. Is there this path up here? That was the pilfer ability. Leaping shot. Maximum bleeding. Physical resistance plus 10. That's nice just to have that. Lightning flask. Now that I've played around in it a little bit and I am learning some more stuff, I kind of want to just see what we have available again. Perfect defense grants. I know I'm going to be bad at defense. Toxic dash. That's like for sure my jam. We haven't found a warrior yet. I feel like when we do, this is going to come in handy. I assume that warriors will knock down a lot. But I could just do that and come over here to Hurricane of Blades right away. Or, next time. Oh no, I'd have to do one of these first, right? So I could throw Exploding Arrow in there. I have been starting to use my ranged. And having an Exploding Arrow is not a bad idea. Is this your ultimate? Yeah, Concussive Barrage. Remind your enemies that a rogue's pockets are often filled with danger and explosives. To increase stagger, the duration of the staggered condition for this ability is increased by 200%. So I could go for the Exploding Arrow. That could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. And then go to companions. Illuvian Expert. Your bond with a companion has increased. Nice. Press triangle. Oh, it's gone. I'm assuming to get their skills. Okay. So now our advanced relationship by completing content with this companion. Each rank grants 2 skill points. Nice. And this little word bubble thing, I think this might change. It's weird that it has a word bubble, I guess. Veil Jumper and a mage. Her bow is her staff. Q Dalish. Oh, she has a new thing, Enfeebling Shot. And she can tinker, which we learned. Okay. So let's go to our skills. What do we got here? Galvanized Tear. Creates a controlled tear in the veil, concentrating on enemies and sparing allies. Nice. That's not currently mapped for her, I don't think. Galvanized tear has a cooldown, a better cooldown. Time slow. Concentrate time anomalies on the battlefield. While active, these anomalies reduce the movement of enemies and companions, but allow you to continue moving and attacking at normal speed. Okay, interesting. That's pretty fun. I like that a lot. We should map that out. And then that gives it, 25 more damage. Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. Enfeebling shot. Magic infused shot from her bow. Does electric damage. It applies weakened. And then this will do extra damage against barrier. Okay. This is the one we've been using with her, the Fade Bolts. Electric damage detonates Sundered. We haven't really had Sundered come up yet. So we haven't been able to, like, use this to its full extent yet. Lara channels the energy of the Fade through her gauntlet to unleash a volley of magic projectiles. Extra critical damage. Okay, and we haven't used him to heal me yet, which is interesting. This also applies to contingency. Oh, fun. Okay, so right now I can use Replenish manually to heal me. Valara's healing me because the companions don't have health. Again, that kind of goes back to the crunchy thing I was talking about earlier. Then this will lessen the cooldown on it, but then also it sounds like she'll automatically cast it if I'm in low health, which is great. And this will apply to contingency as well. So I like that too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the cooldown for that, and I am going to go with the cool 25 extra damage for time slow. And then next time we level her up, we're going to get contingency as well. And then can I map her skills down here? Yes. That applies weakened. We're going to get rid of this for the moment just because we haven't used, that's, like I said, Sundered, and replace it with the time slow. Nice. Alright. Off to Harding. We're still only one with Harding, but we do have a slot here. We don't have anything to put in the slot. Okay. She's an associate. Inquisition member. And rogue. And Nev, we're also just at a 1 with Minratha's contact. We're better with Harding than we are with Nev. Oh, she has time slow. We haven't really been able to use it, though. Alright. Interesting. Alright, and then I have a new bow. Veil's Edge short bow. Extra damage, extra stagger. Better regeneration. And gain precision. Oh, let's get rid of the appearance real quick. Ooh, fun. Yes, please. Sweet. What did it say? A nimble bow employed by the Veil Jumpers. Its enchantments seem to place an arrow in the holder's quiver whenever one is needed. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Should we have an extra thing? We don't have a thing yet. So, okay. What's this? Oh, the concussive brush. Okay. Alright, see, all leveled up. Let's get this treasure chest. I just changed my... Oh, this is for Balara. Storm. Attack my target deals 50% barrier damage. So if she's attacking the same person as me, she can help with the barrier. And at some point I can level it up again. So this already has a level up on it. It can deal a burst of electric damage to all nearby enemies if this attack breaks its target's barrier. Myriad fragments of enchanted metals, carefully set to draw power through the veil, makes each shot from this formidable bow more powerful. So, I mean, yeah, that's what we're using, for sure. Is that, like, extra triangle-y as compared to this one? Oh, that one's not triangle-y at all. So yes, this is, in fact, extra triangle-y. Sweet, okay. It doesn't look like we can go anywhere yet. But we might be able to at a later time. Is there stuff up here I can jump up to? No? Okay. And I got all of the vases. Oh. Talk to Laura.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
So I used the lower pitch for Erika Ishii's voice, and it sounds like Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, dang.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Up in air, though.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Too bad it's broken. We know enough. No, she's very people-focused. I think, despite the emotional context here, the Dalish are the priority.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these Darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet, so let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which
Yeah, you know,
leaves
maps
us
are
with what?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Alrighty. Nice. The teams helped Balara disable the artifact and freed them from the Veil Bubble. She also discovered an ancient repository of elven knowledge, the Nadast Tharlan. While Balara intends to unlock its secret, she has joined the team as they search for the escaped elven gods.
Could we really be at war
Okay,
with our own?
we'll need a boat
You've
to
been
get there.
acknowledged as a Veil-Jumper
Let's
ally.
head to the
Visit
dock.
the merchant to buy new equipment and appearance. Nice. All right. Sweet. Can we talk to anyone? There's a human. Which I think the human from the short story ended up joining the Veil Jumpers at the end.
We're losing too many Veil Jumpers as it is. Now Demeter's crossing.
We need to get a handle on what's going on out there, and fast.
What you hear about Demeter's crossing? Veil jumpers have gone missing. Do we know why? Someone will have to go out there and find out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both.
Alright, shop rank 1. We can do a max of 4. Rank up merchants and unlock new items. Next upgrade costs $500. 50 heartwood. Jesus, we have 7. And 500. I guess that's Veil Jumper, cred, maybe? Yeah, up here in the left. Strength is 150 currently, out of a possible 3,200. So let's sell our valuables first. Do we need... Oh, it increases the faction strength. So I don't think we need the items in particular, but by selling them specifically to the Veil Jumpers, we're getting increased faction strength. Which means if we wanted to, like, sell stuff to a different faction, like, that might be a reason we might hold on to stuff. Otherwise, I don't see why we would hold on to stuff. So let's sell all, because we don't have another faction currently. 120, that's not a lot. At least compared to what we need. So we're 270, we need 500, but we also need all that heartwood, so. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Concentration, the product of obsessive engineering and attention to detail. This bow fires true thanks to a magical sight of unparalleled accuracy, but it's not as good as her current bow. It does apply electric damage, so if we end up doing like a thing where we need to combo electric damage, it could come in handy. Mayhem! Yes! Alright, sweet. We have to get this just on the name alone. Harding and Bull have a great little mayhem interaction in the Jaws of Hakon DLC. Attack My Target deals 300% damage the first time it's used during an encounter. That's pretty great. Also just general increase to damage and stagger. Don't let the gilding fool you. This long-range Orlesian hunting bow fires fast enough to make one arrow feel like 10. Nice. Yeah, we'll get that. Oh, okay. I did hear about this. So this is Storm Needle. This is the same rapier we currently have. But instead of like buying it again, it essentially upgrades to what we have on the right here, the Will Become. So it upgrades its damage, upgrades its stagger, and then unlocks that first level of 20% penetration. Ooh, that's pricey though. I do want to get that. We need to be level 2, level 3, and level 4 for these. But let's take a look real quick at what else we have here. Oh, a helm. We haven't had a helm yet. So that's just 15 defense and 10% ability damage, which is nice. It's only 400. We can't buy any accessories. We can buy materials. We buy 10 heartwood to get to our, like, 500. What is... Dragon's Bounty. Permanently boosts health by 25 when acquired. Interesting. And appearances, which we can't unlock yet. Okay, so the only other thing we'd want really is the Heartwood, which is going to cost us 155, and the Helm, which is going to cost us 400, which means we can afford Needle. So let's go ahead and upgrade Needle. Sweet. I do want to get the Helm now. We could probably buy the Heartwood later, since we need the Heartwood to upgrade the shop, and we will not have enough Heartwood to upgrade the shop with the extra 10. We might as well wait to buy it when we get closer to that amount of Heartwood. So let's go ahead and buy this. Alright, we now only have 521 gold.
And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
Thanks. Alright, so let's... Character real quick. Let's take a look here and see what the helm looks like. Oh. Oh no. That is... an unfortunate helm. Not a big fan, personally. I mean, it literally just covers your eyeballs. You can't see anything. So let's hide the helmet always. Maybe if we get something funner, we can change that up. But yeah. Harding has a new bow. Let's get her new bow. This is what her current bow looks like. Or no, I gave her the... Let's go back real quick. Take the appearance off. This is what her current bow looks like. This is Mayhem. We'll leave Mayhem appearance on. That's fun. I like the little guide that it has there. And then the library. Do you have new codex? Did I miss? Oh. The Elven Armory. We found another one of those strange elven buildings, the ones with the rings spinning around them. This one was unique, though, because it wasn't half melted. Not sure what kind of magic you need to melt stone like that. Not sure what... That's a question I actually want to know the answer to. I don't know why this one survived, mostly intact, when the others suffered so much damage. But the alluvium inside was smashed. Maybe that was it. All that empty armor was pretty spooky, too. Kept expecting it to jump off the wall at me. From Balara's journal. Right, and then on our map, what do we have here? Journal. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip reading these quests, just because, like I said, that so far they've included just little things that are like, we didn't actually talk about that yet, or do that yet. So, we know we're going to Demeter's Crossing, and we'll read the story so far once we've completed it. Which it sounds like it pops up, or it seems like it pops up when you complete a quest. It's just like, here's what you did. So, but we do have something under Balara. Balara Luthere of the Veiljumpers is a Dalish elf who can handle angry demons and ancient elven artifacts with ease. Balara Luthere, a Dalish elf and member of the Veiljumpers, has joined the team. Her uncanny knack with ancient elven artifacts may help the team uncover the secrets of the Dreadwolf's lighthouse. Alrighty. Oh, and now we can see that there are 11 treasure chests, 2 better treasure chests, 4, honestly, it looks like Mythal statues. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. Maybe armor? And 3 wolves somewhere in the Arlathan forest. So that's fun. Sanctum, beacon, its current respawn location. Nice. And fast travel. I can mark the sanctum. The merchant. Oh, and there's the alluvium. Nice. Okay. There's levels to this. Nice. Okay.
That's the plan.
If it gets too rough, just come back and I'll square you away with better bits and bobs.
See ya.
Alrighty. Sweet. Let's see. Can't talk to them. Cage with apples in it. A lot of ravens. I wonder if they're talking to Liliana. Oh, hey, I see you. Scouting report. Apparition. Expedition scouting report. Veiljumper Kata reporting. I was in the northernmost stretch of the Arlathan forest, trying to find a way to the Janelli's ruin. We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Hala keeper found a room full of relics inside of Janellis, down in the labyrinth. The entrance was blocked by rubble. As I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap, an apparition appeared in front of it. It seemed to be blocking my way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it, but it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue, and turned and ran. Interesting. Janelli's, Ganellis. This is our fast travel spawn point. So yeah, this is an open world, but it certainly isn't closed world either. Nice, Heartwood. The Randy Dowager Quarterly! Yes! Alright, the Randy Dowager Quarterly, Volume 4. A well-thumbed quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes the shortened days with longing for the collected two-telling tales, being a story of rocking between hard places, first seeking escape but ultimately finding release. Then probably a third bear man shows up. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, strains credulity and modesty in equal measure, but where better to suspend disbelief than upon rising passions? 4 scarves fluttered and shock out of 5. Randy Dowager is fantastic. Reviewing all the smut in the kingdoms here. Dude, it's so fun to see these Aravels and be able to like walk inside of them a little bit here. This is like super cool. The Aravels have always been just like a thing you see and can't interact with, so. Look at the little stick here for guiding. The Hala pull this thing though, by the way, because it is like massive. What if I shot him? Nope, doesn't do anything? Okay. Just thought I'd give it a shot. Boom.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
So that's really weird because it's my understanding that the Magisters didn't take down Arlathan, that the creation of the Veil is what brought down Arlathan, and that later on in history this was changed to imply that it was the Magisters. So them saying it was the Magisters is strange.
I wonder what this is about.
Got it.
Okay. Well, I want to get in there. Do I have to it up? Yep. Okay. Skein of yarn. I'll use this elsewhere.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlethan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
It probably did.
We got it.
This is strange. I feel like some of the lore is not correct. These are people that have been turned into trees, or trees that have been turned into looking like people. Oh! There's a leak. Nope, don't go into the water again. You literally just did that. Is fish jumping out? Like, colors? Nope. Turn away, of course, as soon as I actually do a thing. Yeah, I don't know. This talking about the war and oh, there's more of these guys. Yeah, these are definitely people that have been turned into trees. Yeah, it feels like maybe not a full retcon, but people something trees? Tree people? Is this like a warning? Don't come this way, you'll be turned into a tree person? A nug carving, more hardcore. New codex. A lament for fallen Elvenon, from a Veilgjumper's letter. I hear tall watchtowers once stood where these waters emptied into the sky, their torches lit to guide the weary traveler. Sometimes, on still days, when the mist hangs low in the river, I can imagine the lighted path up to the golden spires of Arlethan, and the voices of my people calling me home. I know Elvenon, our lost civilization, is not how I imagine it. Arlethan was a place of wonder and magic, and also of conflict and war, ruled by tyrants. Yet still I mourn it, and wish I could have seen it just once and called it mine. Added below in a different handwriting. These feelings were not yours alone. There is no sin in grieving what was lost, imperfect though it was. Strife. That's nice. There's definitely like this romanticism about the ancient Elven Empire, which would be hard to not get swept up with, especially if you are an elf of this world, I feel like. What's this? Wow! Look at that! A little shortcut. Fun. Yeah, it'd be really difficult not to get swept up in it. But it wasn't anywhere near perfect. In fact, it was pretty horrible for a lot of folks. So, there's this like balance of like, oh, this Elvenon that was versus, you know, oh shit, Elvenon that was pretty freaking crappy. Hand. Let me give you a hand. Oh, currently inaccessible. Let me in! Let me in! Place? Nope. You won't let me stand on the face? That's fine. I want to stand on the face. This is extremely creepy. And we don't yet have an explanation for what the fuck is happening here. Is this new? Did these people just get turned into trees? Like, is this their fishing village?
Brooke, ready to go?
Okay, so we talk to her, we'll be leaving for the place. So let's explore here real quick.
Gotta move.
Oh, they come back. Okay, so what's over here? Imperial weave. I don't need imperial weave. I need heartwood. And I'm sure I do need imperial weave, but no. Currently inaccessible. So a lot of areas here kind of blocked off for the moment. Can I climb up this? Climb up this? No? If this was the Inquisitor, she would have Billy Goated her way up there already. Oh, what's this? Worn inscription. The secrets of the past now hidden to each and every man forbid. But seek ye with a watchful eye, find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this.
I mean, yeah. Dirthamin? Right? Am I the right thought? Dirthamin is the owl? Or is it Falindin? It's the owl. One of them is the owl. The owl's cry. I want a billy goat. Let me billy goat. I don't know if we can't activate the owl thing yet, or I just don't know how to. I feel like it's gonna get us up here on this floating platform. No, there's a thing to hit up there, but I can't get there. You see my problem. Alright, I'm... Right, on top of the owl? No, yeah, I can't get there yet. Alrighty. I don't see an obvious solution, so since this seems like a place we can come back... Oh no. Poor Hala. Since this seems like a place we can come back to later, I will let it mull. Maybe things will open up for us. Ooh, Heartwood. No, Imperial Weed. Never mind. Yeah, maybe things will open up for us and we'll be able to figure out what we're doing there.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Very creepy. Very ominous.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
Alright, I think we're gonna pause here for now. Literally. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys later. Bye.